Okay, come on, Ben. Thank you. Mama's good snoodle. Hey, guys. So, give me a minute. There was a last-minute change in the schedule, and I had to hop on an hour earlier than I was expecting. So, I'm getting my stuff set up. I was just going to come in here and get stuff set up. In the future, I might do it 2 hours early just in case. You never know. Okay, so today I'm in an event. I'm in Dusty Granny's event group, which is hosted by Wendy from Dusty Granny Crafts by Wendy. Okay, thank you, Wendy. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, I was just gonna get ready to bring stuff in here, and it's like, okay. And then my phone's been really weird, so lately, whenever, like half the time when Wendy sends me a message, sometimes I can't even see the message. For whatever reason, it doesn't show me the message right away. And so it takes me a bit to be able to get it going. Okay, Bin Bin. I got my little snoodle behind me. My little helper monkey. She's like, Mommy's coming in here, I'm coming too. She literally will not let me come in this room without her. Even if I'm only going to be in here for like a few minutes, she has to come in. She will not let me come in here without her. She's just too afraid that I'm going to come in here and do something without her. I don't know what the heck that was. Okay. Okay, let me get my tablet up and going. I finally got a new one. Okay. Right in front of my face. That is not me. Go over to this and pull myself up. Well, yeah, because Ben has to be involved. Ben can't not be involved. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. You know what? Until I had worked for the credit card company that I used to work for, that was the first time I'd ever seen anyone spell my name that way, with the J. Believe me, I've had people spell it so many ways, but I did not know anyone spelled it with a J before until that. There were some other ways that were very, very odd, but J does make sense. I had the hardest time though, because when I was doing it, it was literally like I didn't know whether to pronounce someone's name as Tonya or Tanya, because just because I had an A in it didn't mean it was pronounced Tonya. Or Tanya, it could have been Tonya, because I've seen it both ways. It's weird. Names are spelt weird. Okay, where are you? Not you. You didn't load. You were so stinking adorable. I have to print you. Okay, just a sec. Custom, because I don't want all that stupid white. That message, Wendy, just reminded me. So I'm glad you put that message in there to her, because that just now reminded me that I need to do that too. Oh, you guys are so stinking cute. I'm printing out some deer. Well, some baby fawns, put it that way. My printer sounds so weird sometimes. It literally will sometimes sound like it's like on its last leg. For whatever reason. Kind of weird. Okay, so we have... Oh, no, that's fine. I have seen it so many ways. And it's kind of interesting sometimes because you learn something new. You know what's weird is when I was in school for a year, there was a girl in my class whose name was Tonya, and it was spelt with an A, and then mine was spelt with an O, but people called me Tonya and called her Tonya. It's just kind of strange how, even though it was spelt correctly, they still called us the opposite thing. Okay. What you doing, monkey? Are you being my good little snoodle? Okay. This print is from the nesting box. Why is it not giving me that option? Oh, no problem. Boy, I'm toasty. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say the H in there in your name too. Well, not your name specifically, but names like yours. Whatever. I cannot talk today. Let's see. Why are you not showing me it? whatever. That one was a little bit blurry because I did make it so big. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. So let's go ahead and use this. That did not print the right way. Okay. My white is still not in here. That's all right. I can use this one. Wait, do I have a plaster in here? Let me look here really quick. So up after me is going to be the host of the event, which is Wendy. That's cashew. Am I out of white? Ooh, ow. Oh, wait. That's right. I couldn't find... Oh, there's plaster. Okay. I couldn't find one or the other, and I can't remember which. My Walmart is not selling these in these big bottles anymore. You can only get them at my Walmart in the small bottles. For whatever reason. I don't understand it, but... Oh. Hi, Sam. Okay, let me get this out of the way. Okay. So we're using plaster. This is just a sign that originally came from Target, but I got it at Goodwill. So it just has a lake saying on it. You'll see me use a lot of these because I was able to get a lot of them. I found them at 2 different Goodwills, but like 3 or 4 different times. And I have no wipies in here, unfortunately. I need to get a new printer. It prints wonderfully. That's not the problem. The problem is that I constantly have to unplug it and plug it back in to get it to work again. For whatever reason. I debated what I was going to do. What I was thinking of doing, I decided not to because honestly, it would only sell this year. So, hi, Justin. So, no one would be wanting to buy one that says, a previous year. So I didn't want to put the year on it. I was going to do a gnome one that had a year on it, but decided not to. And I don't have what I needed to do with the other gnome. I wanted to make one where you could change it to match the year, but I didn't have what I needed to do that. Hi, Aaron. So we went to this. That's what I was doing when Wendy messaged me and asked me if I could come on an hour early. I was looking to see if I had the stuff to do what I wanted to do with the other one, but I didn't. Or if I do, I couldn't find it. Still in the process of organizing. Hi, Lori. It could be a pain in the butt trying to organize. Mostly when you're doing it through 2 rooms. My craft room is tiny. I don't know why my screen just tried to go to sleep there, but probably because it's not plugged in. Hold on. There we go. My bedroom is a lot bigger, but my craft room, I had thought about switching once, but my craft room's not big enough for a queen bed. If you put a queen bed in here, that's about all you get in here. Be very, very claustrophobic. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Cynthia. I'm seeing some new names a couple new names that I don't think I've seen before, or if I have, it's been a while. But welcome if you're new. Okay. So this has a sawtooth hanger thing on the back. Ben, can Mama set this with you? Good girl. Okay, get you turned. Oh, boy, that sucker's heavy. At least to turn one-handed. Okay, Mommy, hot that back now. Thank you, my little snoodle. Poodle snoodle. Okay, come here. Now let's get that screen on so I can actually see. There we go. Hi, Carla. For those of you who haven't seen Bindi, this is my Bindi. She's generally always with me. Okay, welcome. Yeah, Wendy does events quite often. And then we do host events together sometimes. But we help each other out. Yeah, Ben won't let me come in here without her. She's like, you're not allowed. So this will need another coat. So I have not been on much lately. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have honestly lately the only time I've been live is like my event or Wendy's events. Haven't really been feeling the greatest, so I actually have been feeling bad all day today, and then when I got closer to the time, I started feeling better. My fever finally went away. Now I just need to remember to take my Tylenol once I get done, or it will come back. Because it's time again. I get fevers a lot. I have an autoimmune issue that they're still trying to diagnose. They just know I have one. They know what the symptoms are, and that's about it. That's about it. They don't know anything else. So I just have to kind of deal with the symptoms, keep track of what they are. If a new one pops up, let them know. And kind of go from there. Now, at the end, so when Wendy's done with her live, and those of you who didn't hear me say it, Wendy is up next. She's the host of the event. So when she is done with her craft, everyone's picked a name from each live. They've picked a name to get drawn or put on this wheel to get spinned to pick a winner for Happy Meal. So there'll be a winner for Happy Meal that Wendy will spin the wheel and let you know who it is at the end. Words can be hard. Oh, and something that some of you may not know, because I did not know this either. Hi, Nita. Until recently. If the person that you watch creates like those events where they can share it out, where you can like add it to your calendar and it will. Oh, okay. So like, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Basically just like, it's just like one of the spot where you go to see what events are going on in your area. If the person you watch creates events to let people know when they're going live like that, you can actually, if you go to one of their events, like if you go to their page and you click events, you can actually scroll down on one of their events, or you might be able to do it under that section there too. And you can actually follow that. So then it alerts you every time that they create a new alert with their page. So that's just something new that I noticed. That wasn't there that I noticed, at least. I didn't notice it before. Wendy, you just kicked mommy in the butt. Kind of hard, too. I was kind of starting to slide off the chair there, little fart. But just a heads up, in case you want to do that for some of the crafters that you watch, in case, like, if they don't ever create events there that will tell you, like, when they're going to go live next, and where you can, like, actually add it to a calendar. If they don't do that, then you can't do it, but if they do it, then you can. Oh. We've had tons and tons of rain lately, so my hands are not doing great with the arthritis. Honestly, you know what? Later tonight, what I can do is later tonight, I will just do a video showing how to do it. That way, those of you who don't know what the heck I'm talking about, because, sometimes it's harder to describe something, mostly when you don't know if some people know what you're even talking about. And then, like, if you show it, then they're like, oh, okay, I know what you mean. Because it's actually pretty simple to do. You just hit one button, just like you would if you're gonna follow someone's page. But this just lets you know when they post or create a event. So kind of just another way to be alerted. I can do that after Wendy's done with her live. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll just record it and then I can do that and watch Wendy at the same time. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my aunt because I was going to help her with learning how to use Zoom because she tutors. And she wanted to know how to be able to tutor. And, like, for instance, like, I guess if they're sick or out of town, to still be able to tutor them. I went brain dead there for a minute. But if, like, she wants to continue tutoring them even when they're gone, then she can do it through Zoom. And if it's, like, math, it lets them, like, she can write a problem on a whiteboard, and that's built into Zoom. And then they can use their phone or computer or tablet, and they can show their work and show how they got their answer. And she's not, extremely good with technology, doesn't know much about it, but she's willing to learn, and so she's getting pretty good at it. For the most part. I mean, I do have to show her some things more than once, but sometimes, you have to learn. But she was a school teacher for several years, and then after she retired, she did tutoring. And then, too, it helps if they're sick, and if she doesn't want them to come to her house sick, then she can tutor them from their house. Yeah. And see, I didn't really do much with Zoom, honestly. Never really had a reason to need it. So, I just kind of looked into a couple things and found that out, and she's like, ooh, that works. Mm-hmm. Hi, Shanta. Yeah, the kids in our area were doing that too. We actually have a school right behind us, a middle school. This sucker sticking soaks up the paint, my gosh. Okay. Okay. All done with that. And I'm dropping things, but Bindi decided to lay down behind me, and she's sliding me off the chair. She's like, my mommy doesn't need to sit here. She's not the best with sharing. Okay, the top part's dry, so we can go ahead and yeah, didn't they stop teaching him that in school or something? Oh, there it is. Like, I know I had that here somewhere. That's what I was thinking, that they weren't taught that. You know, the other thing that's weird is, my brother and I we're like 5 years apart. And like, as far as cursive goes, we were taught different. Like, when he was in school, they did cursive apparently different than when I was. Like, some of the letters or something. It was weird. Or at least the teacher that we had. We had different teachers. Yeah. Some of these don't like to cut. This is rice paper, so it's a little more finicky. Really? Yeah. Otherwise, when they go to sign legal documents, they're just going to be printing their names. Hey, babe, mommy needs to grab something. You done? Are you doing another one? No, I'm looking for my... You're looking for approval of that? I'm looking for my other bottle of... Oh, Bella. Awesome. Need some mail? No, I don't need mail. Ben, come on. Come on. Hop up there, monkey. Come on. I got the Shih Tzu too. Forgot my, what's it called? I forgot my Mod Podge behind. This one's Callie. But yeah, if they don't learn cursive, then to sign legal documents, they would just be typing their regular name. And it would make it so much easier for someone to fraudulently copy their name. Okay, little girl. I'm sorry, but you're in the way. Oh my goodness. Make sure I have this the right way. So I bought this for, and I was not going to do it that way. I bought this for this Surface for like $2.99 or $1.99, something like that. Okay. I did not mean to put it on that first. And I'm going to be using glitter for the snow. That's where my glitter is being used for. Should have grabbed wipes when I was in there, but that's all right. My brother was just getting ready to go to work. But yeah, some of the letters that, like T's and J's, are the ones that come to mind that they taught my brother to write them different. Well, they taught me to write them different than they taught him. So I'm just using like one of those makeup things, spatula looking thingies. Oh gosh. If you guys can hear that cat, she just does that. That is Tammy. If anyone can hear her, she is fine. She is just weird. She's just a weird little gray kitty. I'll record a message to Wendy, and oh my gosh, the cat will be doing that. Tammy will, and she can hear, so she knows Tammy's voice very well. I figured you would, Wendy. Ever since I gave that cat a bath, she has been doing that even more. And she used to sleep with my brother, but now ever since I did that, ever since I gave her a bath, she sleeps with me. Unfortunately. Because, last thing I needed was another animal in my bed. Because, 3 cats and 3 dogs. Well, I guess not always the 3 cats, but I sleep with 3 dogs every single stinking night. So it would be nice to sometimes be able to have a bed to myself. There you are. Okay, move your butt over. Okay. So I Mod Podged it, but then I'm also, I did it wet, but I'm also going to iron over it just to make sure it's on there good. Hey, Wendy, this is the one that I take to bazaars. It has its own temperature dial. Yeah, I sleep with 3, and you saw how big Callie was, that tiny one, the last one you saw. Bindy's not that horribly big, and then Bella is just the same size as Bindy, about. And, I need to think of something for a different color for the frame, I think, to make it stand out more. But, oh, there it is. I'm like, where the heck is my other glitter? Okay. So we have that so far. I just now realized I didn't have that on. Yeah, I really like the cute little deer. I didn't seal the ink in with ironing it first. So some of the red kind of is wanting to smear here and there, but I'm getting it. If you wipe it off quick enough, then you don't have to worry about it. And even though you don't see the red in the actual colors, it's still there. If you go to my page, I have a link to my Telegram and to just a group that you can join that's a group chat to get notified when I go live. Really? Oh, that's because of the cardboard. Okay. I'm like, why is that not working? It's still not. Okay. Okay. I'll have to add more glitter on. And I went over time a little bit, but didn't see when I was doing that. But anyways, we have that. So I'm going to hop off and I will pick a name really quick and then give it to Wendy. But that's mine. I'm going to still do the outline. But go ahead and hop on over to Wendy with Dusty Granny Crafts by Wendy. And then I'll post the picture of this when I'm done. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Bye.